and today we are going to be doing a full face using the Ulta advent calendar that I have been unboxing for the past 12 days. If you have not seen those videos, I will link the playlist up in the eye, which I believe is over here. So go watch those. Just a disclaimer, however, I will not be able to use all of the products because there are multiple highlighters, multiple different kinds of lip products, multiple different kinds of eye products, and they don't all go together perfectly, so I'm not going to be able to use every single product, but I'm going to try my best to use as many as I can. So I'm not wearing any makeup right now, but we're going to start off by showing all the swatches of every day, so insert that now. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get into the makeup. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is my face makeup because I did not get any like face base products like foundation, concealer, or powder. So I'm going to use those. I'm using my three favorites that I always use. My NYX Mineral Stick Foundation, my Maybelline, what is this called again? Fit Me Concealer, that's too dark for me, and my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I'm not going to do any primer because I'm going to be washing this off like right after, but I would be using the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, the pink one. Without further ado, let's just get started into the time lapse. Okay, so in the first day of the advent calendar, we got this brow pencil, and this is the brow pencil I usually use. It's by e.l.f. So, I just dropped that. Okay. It's like about the same color. Like this one's actually a little bit darker. But I was like swatching this and testing it out to see if I would be able to use it. And I really love this brow pencil so much. It's the only brow pencil I've ever used. And I'm very happy with it. So I think I should try to use this. But like if I mess this up, then it's going to ruin the entire look. That's my issue with this. So I'm just going to use my regular brow pencil. I know you guys are probably like, what the heck? Those are the worst eyebrows I've ever seen in my entire life. I really hope they don't look like that every day. Okay, so I know that still looks horrific, but we're just going to leave it at that because I don't know what else I'm supposed to do with them. Okay, so now we're going to go in with the shimmer blush, which I don't know what day it was, but we're going to use the same powder brush as before because my other blush brush doesn't really work for blush that well. Just use that. It's like really, really sparkly and peachy. So probably not something I'd use every day. Okay, this looks really weird because it's very orange and you can still see like my redness right here under my foundation. So that looks really weird. So we're gonna blend that out as much as we can. There's too much on this side. Now we're gonna go in with a highlighter, and I tried these highlighting drops earlier and it's just too dark for my skin tone at the moment. And then this loose highlighter, it like won't come out. I've tried it with a toothpick. I've tried to like rake through these holes. There's no plastic covering over them and nothing's coming out. Or a little bit's coming out, but like not enough to like put on my face. Now we're gonna go into the eyeshadow, and there's no really like matte eyeshadows in here. We're gonna go in with the Just Peachy palette by Too Faced, which is the matte one. I already primed my eyes when I did my concealer, and then I set it with the powder. So we're just gonna go right into this. So we're gonna start by taking this Peaches and Cream color in the bottom corner and putting that all over the lid. Okay, so that's just a base on our eyes like that. And then we're gonna go, I almost just dropped that. Then we're gonna go in with the shade Peach Tea, which is like this light brown, and we're gonna put that in the crease. This is just gonna be a very basic sort of look. Then we are gonna take some concealer and cut the crease. So we're just gonna cut our crease like so. Cut it halfway. Okay, now we're gonna take this cream eyeshadow from the calendar, and we're gonna put that where we cut it. This doe foot applicator is broken. You see that? Just gonna put that right where we have the concealer. This is a lot harder than it looks, just so you guys know. Alright, now we're gonna not open my eye. So we're going to put a little bit of this on the back of my hand and use a brush to just like put it in there better, if that makes sense. It's very patchy. That's one thing that I noticed. Like, I'm trying to go over the spots, there's not any, and it's just, the brush is just picking it up. So we're gonna try to go in with the doe foot applicator again, but I'm not sure how well this is gonna work. That's really pretty. I shouldn't have opened my eye because, okay, we need to let it dry all the way before I open my eye. I'm noticing that even when I'm keeping my eye closed for the most part, it's still like cracking a little bit. So when I touch it, it's dry, but then I open my eye and it's like cracking. Do you see that? Like, it looks terrible when I open my eye because of all the like creases in my eyes. That's kind of annoying. And oh my god, my eyelid is stuck together. Did you see that? We're gonna try to do the other one and hope that it turns out okay. Okay, so originally in this look, I was going to, ow, I just closed my finger in the palette, okay. Originally in this look, I was going to be doing a halo eye because I thought that would be easier, but this would be a better way to show it off because I'd be doing more of it. But I think a halo eye would be better for this. But I did a lot lighter of a lay on this side and it looks so much better already. this is just like really chunky and gross, but this one looks a lot lighter, and when you layer it up, the more like bronze and brown it gets, which I use like more peachy tones, so that's why it is better that I used a lighter layer over here. Okay, the eyes look totally different, but it's what we're gonna have to deal with for now. I'm going to put some chapstick on because we are going to be using a matte liquid lipstick. While that is drying, we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to be using the matte liquid lipstick just to add like a berry lip to this like very neutral eye. I mean, it's not neutral because there's freaking glitter on it, but I don't think I'm gonna use the glitter topper, but we can at least test out the lipstick. Okay, this is very hard to apply. It's so dry. That's what I noticed last year with the one they had in that calendar. It was very dry and it got very flaky very fast. I just said very way too many times. I think that's the best it's gonna get. It doesn't look that bad, actually. Yeah, I've seen it worse. No James Charles or anything, but I am practicing, so I am going to use two more products. I am going to use the Chubby Eye Crayon and the eyeliner. So last year, the Chubby Eye Crayon was marketed as a eyeliner / shadow crayon, so I am going to be using it as an eyeliner. I use this one in the lower waterline and the black one in the upper one just to make my lash line look thicker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my mirror in between my legs and now we're going to take the Chubby Eye Crayon. I say crayon weird, okay. Anyway, we're gonna bring it down. Okay, so apparently, oh my god, do you see that? That just completely flaked off. This just like isn't working in the waterline. It does not like the liquidiness. It needs like a flat thing that it can grip to, not just like a slippery surface like your waterline. Okay, so now we're gonna finish off with the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara because I don't have any false lashes. So this is the finished look. It actually looks not as bad as I was expecting it to. Let's do an overall review on all the products that I did use. Starting with the blush, I do like it actually. It just looks weird with the redness that's showing through my foundation. If I used a more high coverage foundation, I would definitely use this. The loose highlighter is so pretty if it would just come out of its container. Let's see if I can get this other plastic piece off. Oh, okay. It needs to be like stirred. So I'm just gonna stir this up. Yeah, that's the issue. It's so tightly packed in there. I just have to mix it. I don't know if you're supposed to do this with like all these powders that you get or what. There's just so much in here. Alright, we're gonna put the thing back on. That just exploded everywhere. Okay, now that we figured that out, I do really like this. It's just very messy, which is the only issue. I wish they had that color in the pressed one. The eyebrow pencil I probably will never use just because I love my e.l.f. one. This eyeliner I might use occasionally. I just have a Wet n Wild one that I like better. This matte liquid lipstick I may use occasionally for a look, but I probably wouldn't wear it all day. It depends on how drying it gets. This glitter topper I may use if I want more of a shiny version of this one. I don't really know, but I do like the formula. This, I really like the color. It's just not good for what I used it. Maybe I just expected it to perform differently than it did. This Chubby Eye Crayon I love for just doing a quick eyeshadow look on the go or whatever. This little lipstick I actually really like. I know I didn't like it at first when I first put it on, but I do like it now. It's good for like when I do like a rainbow look, because I am getting the James Charles palette for Christmas, so stay tuned to see those kinds of videos. This top coat I really like. I want to try to use it for New Year's with like a smoky eye. And then the other eye product that I got broke. It shattered, but that is also super duper pretty. I just need to repress it. Then the highlighting drops are very annoying to use. Like, they're too dark for my skin. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. The advent calendar will be linked down below. I know I went to Ulta the other day and they still had it if you guys want to get it for some of these products. I do recommend most of these products. I like them a lot. They're a lot better this year than I think last year because the pan products are a lot more pigmented, but I do like these products if you are on a budget. It's only $18 with a $72 value, so I do think it's a good buy if you want to test out some new makeup. So it will be linked down below, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Rockin'